What is going on, guys? Master Gamer here today, back with another Master Gamer tips for you today, or tips from the Master Gamer. Can't remember where I named it, something like that. But today we're back talking about live streams, on like how you can set yourself up with streaming and give you some tips on your way, because so many people ask me on a daily basis, Dane, what equipment do you use, blah blah, how do I get followers, how do I get viewers, and how do you keep yourself motivated with streaming. So I'm here today just to kind of give you some talk on how to do streaming and try and help you out. These are going to be all the tips I can give you. If you don't know if this will work for you, then everyone has their own different things that work for them, but these are the things that work for me, but it might not work for you. So these are just tips that I've learned through doing Twitch, just generally. So the first thing I would say, if you're going to be getting into streaming, sit down with a piece of paper in front of you and write down what do you want to achieve from Twitch. Obviously, the main and super goal, everyone's going to go straight away, I want to be famous. I want to be a famous Twitch streamer. I want to be partnered with them so I can earn money from Twitch and everything like that. But that's the big goal. You don't want to aim that high just yet. That is like obviously the number one goal. You want to get partnered with Twitch, but you want to start small. You want to start small. So for me, I sat down, I wrote out a few things I wanted from Twitch. So I was like, right, I want to meet some new people. I want to meet some new people, make some new friends, play with new people in different games. I wanted to just be able to talk to people after streams and that, and just make new friends basically, and have people to play with. Because most of the time I might sit here before I start doing Twitch, just play on my own. I was like, playing games with people is more fun. So I thought, why not do it on Twitch and try and make some new friends. So that was like my number one goal. I want to make some new friends who I can play games with online, and obviously outside of games as well, talk to on Twitter, on TeamSpeak, stuff like that. And that's what I did. That's what I did. That was my first set of goals. So that's what I did, and I hit it. I hit it within a month. I got some new friends. I did. Got some new people to play with all the time. Like I was playing Destiny with some people. I was playing Minecraft with new people, and it was just like that's how it works. So that for me, I ticked that off the box because I achieved that goal. So after that, I was kind of like, right, I want to kind of get a bit of a regular thing coming up on my channel. So like a schedule. So I get into a habit, instead of being just like rolling out of bed like, it's 12 o'clock now, I'm going to stream any time really, I don't know. So you want to kind of sit yourself down after a while and kind of go, right, I'm going to put a schedule together, because you get a schedule together, it's a good thing, because you've got, the way I looked at it, because I took this from another tip as well, is kind of treat your stream as like it's like a TV show, and I'll explain the reason why. Because say if you're from the United Kingdom, well, I'm just gonna say a big TV series, The Simpsons. It's always on Sky. In the UK, sit down at 6 o'clock. It's always on Sky about 6 o'clock, and you're like, right, I'm going to plan to sit down for 6 o'clock to watch this, and you just go, oh right, I'm going to stream at 6 o'clock tonight, because that person will sit down and watch it at 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, so like that. So you want to get a schedule down, like a timetable. So what games you're going to stream, what time you're going to start, and maybe what time you end. But people are not fussed what time you end, but they'll just ask you what time you're going to be ending, sort of thing. But get a schedule together. Get a schedule together. So like maybe on Monday, I'm going to start streaming about 4 o'clock after school, something like that, or college or work. Then maybe on Tuesday you might be off. Then Wednesday I'm going to stream a little bit of Call of Duty. I fancy playing some Call of Duty on a Wednesday, and I don't finish school until 4. I've got some homework or something to do. I'm going to stream at 6 o'clock that day. So just get a schedule in place. Hopefully that makes sense there. Just get a timetable together. Maybe put a game you want to play, and try and keep in that schedule. If you find things get a little bit too complicated, like you can't stick to that schedule, tweak it. It's like, oh, I can't do it on Wednesday. Wednesday I've got football practice, and by the time I finish football practice and get home, I won't have time for a wash. So change your schedule just that little bit. Maybe push it an hour forward. forward? Yeah, forward. Like that way. I just push it an hour back. That's the one. So you'd be like, okay, I'm not going to stream at 7. I'm going to stream at 8 instead. So that's what I mean. Just kind of tweak it, make your life a little bit easier, because you don't want to be stressing yourself out. You just want to sit down, treat it like you're going to relax after your football practice or after school, working, revising for school and stuff like that. You just got to really try and evolve it around your schedule, your day. Don't be like cutting things out. You've got to treat it so you get a little bit of your time as well. Because if you don't have a bit of your time, you get really stressed out, and you'll see streaming at a different angle, and you won't have as much fun with it. So try put streaming into your free time and put yourself first still at the same time. But obviously, keep streaming. Don't do cancel every single stream. It's like, oh, I might be streaming this day, it might not be. Get a schedule in place so people know, and just kind of just keep in that schedule in a way. It's like, I have a schedule, I stream 7 days a week, but it's like, if I can't stream, I'm going to tweet out about it. So this is, spins off into the social network side of stuff. You got to have social networks. You've got to, for your streams to work, because this is the way people connect with you. Twitter is my main base. I love Twitter. I'm always tweeting. I've done over 8,000 tweets. I'll probably tweet about 5 to 10 times a day, something like that, depending on the day. Some days it might be a bit quieter, some days more tweeting. But you tweet out, tweet out when you're going to be streaming, what time, just even as reminders. If they're just like saying repeating, people can't moan at you if you're tweeting out, giving them the heads up. It's like, I might tweet at 8 o'clock in the morning saying, I'm going to be streaming tonight at 8 PM, playing this game at this time. And for me, I start at, say if I tweet out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm streaming at 8 o'clock at night, that's 12 hours notification there. Then I might tweet maybe at 6 o'clock, 2 hours before my stream. So that's kind of like, that's another notification, giving them the heads up. I have notified them, so they can't be like, you didn't tell me you're streaming today. It's like, I did. So I do a daily notifications reminding people I am going to be streaming, what games and what time. Even though there's a set schedule every 7 days a week, 8 PM, but just do the reminders for people, because some people can be forgetful at times. So do your tweet outs, do what you got to do on Twitters, and make sure you have a Twitter. And if you can't have Twitter, just try to sneak it in. Just try to sneak it in, maybe. I know some people are very restricted on, like, they don't want like Twitter, the blah blah blah. But Twitter's the main way to connect with people, because it's just more of the things like in the moment sort of thing. Like Facebook, you post like major subjects mainly. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just playing Call of Duty or something like that. Twitter, you could do that sort of thing, and people are like, oh, awesome, favourite. Facebook, they kind of want more in the zone thing, I don't know. More kind of direct messages instead of just like general banter, like you can get away with Twitter. So Facebook is another thing you could get. I'm starting to use my Facebook more. I don't really use Facebook a lot, because I just don't like Facebook anymore. Facebook was good when I was younger, but now it's kind of like, meh. But I'm trying to use my Facebook page a little bit more, like tweet out when I'm streaming and blah blah blah. Same thing with Twitter, but on my Facebook. So try to get yourself on the social medias, and just try to help yourself boost on that, because if you don't put the effort into your social medias, then it makes it more difficult for yourself to grow in a way. So it's a good way to connect with people and just kind of maybe grow your following behind your Twitch or Beam or whatever you stream on. So social networks, it will be a big help for you to grow your channels and gain viewers, gain followers and regulars on your channel. So social networks is going to be a massive help for you to kind of move forward in your Twitch channel instead of standing still for too long. So that's another cool thing with social networks, which it's worked for me. It's kind of helped my channel because I tweet out and people notify it and they like the notifications, and I've gained a few new viewers and followers and regulars from Twitter, which is fantastic. But when it comes to followers and viewers, you can't just force it to happen. It's one of the things, it takes time and effort. You just can't be like, first stream, I'm going to have 20 people watching. First stream for me, my first stream, I was very, very lucky because my YouTube channel, I posted up the video saying I'm going to be streaming at this time, playing this game, and that was when I had about a couple of hundred subscribers. And some people came over, and you can go back on my YouTube now, look on the random live stream session. The first ever live stream, I had between 8 to 9 views. That was thanks to my YouTube channel and me tweeting out about it all day. So maybe for your first stream, you might only have maybe yourself watching the stream, obviously, because yourself will count as a view if you've got the video buffering, and if you've got maybe a different person joining. It's dependent on the person. People have luck on the different days. It's very weird. It's very weird, Twitch. You will experience very busy one day, quiet for a couple of weeks. It's that game of Twitch. It's a flip of a coin on the day. You're either going to be busy or you're going to be quiet. It's either in the middle. It's kind of sometimes in the middle, but it's normally a flip of a coin, and it's going to be either one really. So when you do go into streaming, do not expect to get massive overnight. It takes a amount of work. For me, I have not even been streaming a year now. I think I've been streaming now for about 8 months, 9 months, something like that. I can't remember the top of my head, but I was streaming since August until now, May. And I'm not going to do maths because I look stupid when I do maths. So it's about 8 months now, I think. Probably more or less, I don't know. But for me, I've put a lot of time and effort into my Twitch. Streaming 7 days a week, example, 2 to 3 hours a day. And just really just being energetic, being positive. That's what I would like to put into my streams, and people like coming to my streams because it's chilled out, relaxed, and that's what I want to do. Bring some good vibes. I don't want to be sat on stream going, I had a bad day, and just sit here and just mope and just listen to really depressing music. I want to sit there, have a good time, chill out, relax, and enjoy my evening with people. So that's what I like with my streams, because everyone always comments in my streams saying, Dan, I like watching streams because they're just relaxed and chill. That's what they're like. They're just, even if it's just on in the background, it's like just having the TV on in the background, but it's just chill out, relax, having something on in the background, and not screaming and going, ah, just going mental. Just chill out, relax. We're just generally chatting, which is really cool, and that's what is built up in my community. And for me, from just doing that, I have gained over 2,000 followers on Twitch. And view-wise, if you are interested in the view side of stuff, some people are, but I don't really look at the views side of stuff. I look at more of the followers. I've got over 10,000 views on my channel, so it's kind of you've got to kind of put your own sense of humour into your stream. Some people role play, like they might write a script, they might big up and fake everything out. There's just like different things like that. It's up to you. It's like for me, I go into my stream with my own personality and just try and have a bit of fun with it. It's like inside the streams, I just like to be friendly, just kind of like, hey, chilled out, relax, and if arguments start happening or something like that, because you've got to get arguments in Twitch, I just try to pipe it down straight away, because I just want to be chilled out, relaxed. I don't want to get stressed out, angry. I literally just want to sit here, play some games, talk to some people on the stream, and just relax. That's what I like about my Twitch, because it's just to chill out, relax. After a hard day's work, I get to come home, and it's a rewarding thing. I get to sit down, talk to some awesome people, and play some games. So it's kind of putting your own stamp onto your stream, making it what you want it to be, and not what you don't want it to be. So if you want it to be like a friendly and welcoming stream, make it. If you don't put the effort into making it friendly and welcome, it'll be a horrible like World War III going on. It'll just be a mix of emotions in the stream. Because if you want it to be happy and stuff like that, make it happy. Put your foot down on it. It's like if somebody's like, hey, let's change the topic, if somebody's talking about something you don't want to be talking about, which is not happy, change it. Change the topic to something positive and blah blah blah. Whatever you can think of, talk about it. That's what you want to do. But the followers, you can sometimes be lucky, get it straight away. But if you haven't been doing stuff like YouTube, and you haven't got much of a following behind you on YouTube, and you're just starting off on Twitch and you haven't got really people like interested in your Twitch, and you're literally starting from ground zero, it is going to take you time to build up. For me, obviously, like I said, I was lucky enough, thanks to my YouTube and my Twitter, people came over from both sides, and for me, my first live stream, I had between 8 to 9 viewers. which was fantastic, and I had great fun. I was streaming for about an hour and a half, and thanks to them. But if you're going to go to streaming, they're not watching you. If they're not watching you, it's not because they hate you. They're just having discovered you're streaming. It's your first stream. You always get your people. I do it myself pretty much daily or every other day, looking around for new Twitch channels all the time. It's like if you click on the Minecraft segment, there's 3,000 people streaming. You'll get your top 10 who have got between, say, Syndicate, who gets 40,000, then the 10th one who's got like about 1,900 viewers. And if you start going down the Twitch channels, they'll all start breaking down into numbers. So you'll get maybe someone who's got 40, then go down a little bit more. Someone's got 5, then you've got someone who's got 2, then you go down to people who've got no viewers. That's the people who are the same as you. They're trying to build up on the system, and that's what people like as well on Twitch. They like going into a stream where they're not big. That's a big thing with Twitch. It's very weird. Like for me, I get a lot of people saying, "Dan, I like coming to your channel because you connect with the chat. You don't kind of ignore it because it's so mental. Like thousands of people watching. It's like you're able to read every comment and connect with the chat and not just kind of ignore it and just kind of get on with the gameplay." So that's a cool thing people like about my stream, but that's what other people like as well. People like finding smaller like Twitch channels so they can connect with a viewer and get an instant response from you and just be able to have a conversation with you. That's what people want from a stream. Obviously they want gameplay as well, but they like that connection they get from myself to you, from you to me, sort of thing, and they like that. So they will join your channel and connect with you like that. If you don't, if you like sitting there with like no viewers, somebody pops up going, "Hello, how you doing?" and you just look at the chat, read it, and you just look away, you don't read it, they're not going to leave. But if they pop up saying, "Hello, how are you today?" respond to it instantly as fast as you can. Even just like hello, and while you're explaining something, and then just say, I'll read your comment in a moment. But cool thing when you're a small streamer, you can instantly pounce onto these questions straight away, like how you doing today? No, I'm very well, thank you very much. How are you doing today? And just keep the conversation going from there. Just like general talking, really. You don't need to put the effort in. It's kind of just got to respond to each other. Respond to it, then it's fantastic. But it does take time. It's not going to click into place overnight. It's something, like I said, get a schedule down, get games you want to play, get your software sorted out and everything like that, and you'll get going on stuff like that. But like I said, do not expect to get big overnight. Just try connect with your chat. Followers will come gradually, and you'll get regular views as you stream. So just don't expect it to happen within a couple of weeks, months. Just get really super big. It takes a lot of work. For me, I might have over 2,000 followers on Twitch, but some days I have a really quiet stream. Some days I have a super busy stream. It's like for me, I will give you an example. One week I'll be like averaging between 8 to 14 viewers. Then the following week, for one busy week, I might be going up from 20 to 35 viewers. It's weird. Twitch is like that. It's a flip of a coin, and it's the time of the year as well. Always taking that into account as well. It's like for now, at the moment, a lot of my people in my stream, they're busy revising because they've got their GCSE exams coming up, A-levels, and they've got coursework to do. So it's that time of year where everyone's getting towards the end of the school a term now, trying to get everything done before they break up for the summer holidays. So they're just trying to get it all sorted. So for me, my streams are being a wee bit quieter because of that. But always take into account, right, I'm not really busy yet today. Why could that be? Just try to think about what could be happening on that day. Because you might be like, oh, I had a really good week last week. I got 20 viewers. When you start streaming, you might only have 5. You'd be like, what happened last week? I had 20 viewers, but this week I got 5. Then just think, like maybe last week it might have been half term or something like that, and this week everyone's back at school or college or work or college or university, just that kind of stuff. It's like them little things can make a big difference to your channel. But just stand back, kind of think what's going on in the outside world, what's everyone been doing, and that will have an effect on your stream, obviously, because if there's something big going down, it's like people are off from school, your stream's going to be busy. But that's not a guarantee, obviously, depending on how long you've been just streaming, it does take time. But for me, sometimes if everyone's off from school, my stream can be busy. Sometimes it can't be busy, because people might be away on holiday and that. But on holidays, my streams are normally pretty kind of busy. So I can tell the difference when people are at school and off from school. So there's always a bit of a difference. So always take that into account. That's one bit of advice I would give you. Then we're going to kind of steer it into another kind of category stuff now, and that is softwares. So the kind of stuff I use, I'll talk through like the stuff I use and my recommendations and stuff like that. So software I use for my streaming is OBS. OBS is called Open Broadcast Software. Sorry about the little cutaway there, the dogs are barking, so I went to sort them out. But like I was saying, Open Broadcast Software is a great streaming software. That's what I use. It's absolutely free, but learning the program does take time. Way you'll learn to deal with the OBS software is by watching tutorials. That's the way I've learned. And you're like, how can I watch tutorials? And you're like, what are we watching on? We're watching YouTube. YouTube is a great place to learn about everything. YouTube, type in on the bar tutorials, whatever you're thinking, what do you need to learn? So I want to learn how to put a picture into OBS. So what you do is go to your keyboard, how to put a picture into OBS. Put that. How do I add a Word text to OBS? Type that in. The general question you think in your head, instead of commenting down below on the video like, Dane, how do you do this? Type it into Google, then just put tutorials on the end. It'll tell you how to do it. So simple like that. And YouTube will be your best friend helping you set up, because thanks to YouTube, I wouldn't be streaming or doing YouTube or anything like that. So YouTube is a way to help you. I haven't done any tutorials on this kind of stuff because I'm awful at doing tutorials like this settings you do this, because I'm awful at that kind of stuff. So if you want to find that stuff, search around on YouTube, see what you can find, and that will help you out. But I did think about doing it, but like I said, I'm not really good at doing tutorials and settings and in-depth kind of stuff in a way. It's like settings, what numbers to put, editing codes and all that sort of thing to make the streams work. Watch tutorials, that's what I did, and you'll learn how to work your programs like that, like OBS. But if you have got the money to go out and spend on like stuff, XSplit is another one, but that's like £15 I think it is, a bit more than that, I'm not sure, but I think £15 it is to buy. I don't know if it's a monthly subscription, because this was like last year when I last looked at it. But XSplit is another thing you can buy. I think it is like once you buy, you get it constantly. But XSplit is another good one. If you've got the money to throw around, XSplit is a good one, because you get technical support and stuff like that. But OBS, I recommend going for, because it's free. And if you don't like OBS, you don't lose your money, sort of thing. So OBS is a thing I use. Loads of other people use on Twitch. You can go and ask them what they use, and they'll say OBS or XSplit. They're like the two big ones. But like I said, if you haven't got no money, OBS is the way. But if you've got money, you can throw it around, do whatever you want with it. XSplit is a good one to use as well. So they're the two big ones you could use. Or if you find like a new company who have got a new streaming software, try it out, give it a bash, and go from there. Then you just got to play around the settings, then select how you want your screen layout in a way as well. If you want to kind of add like overlays and stuff like that, so maybe this top corner you might want a webcam, you might want it in that corner, you might want it down there, you might want it over there. You don't know, you need to decide for yourself. Choose how you want your stream to lay out, then maybe consider going more into depth, like maybe having a new follow-up thing pop up down there or down there. Then just like pops up on the screen going, oh, this person's followed. And if you want to look for that, type in on YouTube as well how to get a follow alert, and that will tell you how to do it and how you can add your own kind of sound effects to it as well. So like for me, I have Christopher Walken. A lot of people don't know what that scene is, but it's a sketch it is, and it's I've got to have more cowbell more cowbell baby. So that's what I have as my follow alert. Then if you want to go for like maybe donations, you might want it in the center of the screen. Donations from this person, how much it is, maybe the message as well, display. That's another thing. Look on YouTube how to add donation alerts on Twitch, something like that, and it will pop up. So look for that. It'll tell you how to do all of that kind of stuff, and it will help you out a lot. And then obviously, depending on how you want it, so you might want to put like your social medias maybe across the top of there. So I haven't got nothing up there, but maybe across the top there, you might want to put your social networks like I do. Like your Facebook, your Twitters, and your YouTube channel, obviously because you're broadcasting on Twitch. And people might be like, oh, has he got a YouTube channel? And they'll be able to see you've got a YouTube channel. The other kind of things you could consider as well. Maybe having a goal following you want to get on Twitch is like maybe today, well this week maybe, I want to try and get 5 followers. And you just put like a goal maybe on the screen but there. Sort of thing you can do. Some people do this, I don't do it, but some people like that kind of thing, like have goals they want to set on the stream for this week. That's a cool thing you could do as well. But when it comes to equipment side of stuff, you don't need to spend big straight away. But if you've got the money to throw around, you're lucky, you got all the money in the world. You can go out and buy yourself a Yeti mic. You can go out and buy the latest capture card, super beastie computer. But if you're like me, you don't get a lot of money, either if you work yourself or you're still very young, you don't get like income, you get money, pocket money from your parents. You kind of don't want to spend too big straight away, because you might start streaming and you might be like, I don't want to do this no more. It's kind of, when you typically young, like I see it all the time, like one week you want to be a superhero, then the following week you might want to be a doctor. So this kind of thing, it's like one week you might like, I want to be a streamer this week, but you might go 2 months down the line, I don't want to be a streamer no more, I want to become a football player. That sort of thing. So don't spend too big straight away, because streaming might not work out for you, and if you spend big, there might be a couple of £100 wasted. But if you spend small, it might just be a very small of like £100 wasted instead of like £500 wasted. So hopefully that makes sense. You don't spend too big, because you might be changing your mind on streaming. But if obviously you do love it, upgrade. That's what I did. I started off streaming. If I liked it, I upgraded my equipment, which I did. The equipment I have got, which I will try, I will leave links down below. I won't say try, I am going to do it, because I've got tabs open on my computer by here. You want to get yourself, if you stream from Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, you need yourself a capture card. And capture card is, give me 1 second, I'll show you what is. It is one of these bad boys. This thing processes all my gameplay. So I plug one end from my computer into it, then one end into my PlayStation. This thing helps me record and stream my gameplay. So for me, I spent £130 on it, but here I can tell you the price of it right now is £115. So that's £15 cheaper what I paid for it. So £15 cheaper than what I paid for it. So that's something worth going for. But if you've got the money, there is another one here, Elgato capture card, 60 frames per second, which is only for next gens, but I think you can actually use it on old gens as well. Actually, now looking at it, yes you can. So I will leave a link for the one I have though in the description down below. Then you need that if you want to go for gameplay from console. But if you've got a computer, you're more into PC gaming like Minecraft, Counter-Strike Go, H1Z1 DayZ, you can record from OBS already and stream from OBS, because that's kind of like, oh, how do you set that up? Type in on YouTube, how do I capture my gameplay on OBS, something like that, and it will tell you how to set up your gameplay and stream from OBS onto Twitch and put your gameplay onto the screen as well. Then what you do is, you don't need to buy anything for that, it's pretty much on your computer already. But if you do want to stream gameplay from your console, you need a capture card. You do. If you don't have a capture card, you can't do it unless there is a magical way, but everyone has a capture card and does it like that. But that's how you do that. Microphones. It's a hard one. The one I have got a Snowball microphone. I'll leave a link for it down in the description. I've got a Snowball. I spent £45, I believe, on it. and it's perfect mic. I love it. It's clear. It picks up sound, so like I could be stood across my room over there, and it would pick up my microphone. So, but if I'm this close, it picks up very good, and it's very sensitive, which is fantastic. So if I'm whispering, it picks up on it very well. So it's really good. So it picks up on pretty much any sound. You might hear the cars go past my house. The road is pretty far away from my house, so you do hear the cars come past my house, and I've got my window open a slight little bit. So that's how good my microphone is, because you can hear cars. You normally hear ambulances go past my house, and that's how good the microphone is. It picks up on slight sound. That's all. It's perfect. But if you are considering that I don't want to spend £45 straight away on a microphone, you don't need to. Buy yourself like a Turtle Beach microphone, like just a normal microphone, which will cost you about £20 to £30 from like a headset and a microphone coming out, and that will work on computer and on your console, so it won't be like a waste of money if you don't end up streaming, because you can still use it on your console or PC anyway if you do want to talk to people. So you could buy yourself a good decent headset like that. Webcams as well, you go into that kind of thing. Webcams is pretty good. I'll leave a link in the description again for the webcam I use. It's spent about £25 on it, £20 I believe. It's a good webcam. There's webcams out there for 80 quid. It's like, no, don't need to, man, don't need to. Maybe in the future if I have money to burn, but I was like, no, I'll just use a normal webcam, which I do, which I use for my live streams, my YouTube videos, which I'm using now. And it's perfect. It works for me. Doesn't make my video quality that bad. It's standard. It's brilliant. I love it, and it is at frames rate 720p. So that's what my quality is at. But I don't know if it'll, because of the way I edit my videos, it might make it 1080p. Not sure. But it's kind of getting a good quality of camera, which you're happy with, and not spending too big. You don't need. If it says £80, it doesn't mean nothing. It's obviously going to be a super duper webcam, but you don't need to spend that to get a decent webcam. I spent £20 and good quality. I'm happy with it. Then when it comes down to headsets, like for me, originally before I used to use a Triton headset, and that cost me £20. It did. Then after like 2 years, I decided I want to upgrade my headset, and I went for a Razer headset, and I spent £64 on this, but I only upgraded it because I had my other headset for so long, and I do gaming every day, and I use these daily as well. So I didn't go out and buy these straight away. I waited. Then I went out and got it 1 month, and I got them now, and they're perfect headsets, but like, you don't need to go out and buy something super duper with it straight away. Something standard, something that's going to be comfy to wear, and you can even use like normal headphones like this to start off. Just you plug it into your TV or computer, and you can listen to the gameplay. Some people still do it, even with a partner with Twitch, put the headphone in like that and stream like that. That's some people still do it. Still do stuff like that because they do prefer it like that. But obviously every person's different on what they want from their streaming and their equipment. Trying to think of more equipment stuff I use. Obviously games, depending on what you want. Obviously you don't need to buy all the latest games, like, to keep your stream entertaining. You can play small games. I just realised. But you can play small games and people still enjoy it. If you play big games, people will enjoy it as well. So you don't need to stress about games. Play games you enjoy, and don't feel like you've got to go out and spend £50 on the best game, which is out at the moment. Play it because you want to play it. Play games you want to play on your stream, and don't go spending all your money on all the latest games, because you might not enjoy it. So you spend your money wisely on games. You don't need to go out and spend every single penny you get on brand new games for your stream. Just buy games when you get them. Don't worry about it. There's like loads of people wait for the games to go down in price before they stream them. So like for me, I do that. I'm waiting for some more games which came up when the PS4 was launched. Still waiting for it to go down on price, and then I'll stream them. Like for me, Thief is one. Thief at the moment, my last check was £15, but I'm like £5 more. If it goes down a bit more, I'll buy Thief when it's £10. That's a game which was out on the PS4 and the Xbox One. But I was like, what if it go down a little bit more, and I'll buy it. And it's going down in price, and I'll stream it eventually. And just like stuff like that. It's like some games I will go out and buy on day one, like GTA 5. Went and got that on day one. I streamed it, paid £40 to £50 for that game, and I enjoyed it. But obviously, buy games you're going to enjoy. Don't go out and spend £50 on what's that game you might hate? Bloodborne. Bloodborne. Don't go out and spend money on that because you know you'll hate it. Don't just buy it because you have to stream it because everyone else is streaming it. Buy it because you want to, because you might be out of pocket and you want to try. Obviously, buy a game you're going to enjoy. If you enjoy it, people on stream will enjoy it as well. But everyone's a bit picky with games on streams. Like some people enjoy watching me play Minecraft, some people enjoy me playing Call of Duty. And there's a mixed community on my stream, which is perfect because there's different viewers, different days and stuff like that. And also I get my regulars as well who watch my stream daily as well. So you get your different categories of people, which is fantastic. But don't think they've got to have the latest gameplays all the time, because they'll stick around because they love you and your gameplays is like kind of second in a way because they have to watch you and listen to you talk and stuff like that. So don't stress about the latest games or anything like that. So for me, I haven't brought a brand new game since months. It's been months. I think the new game I'm going to be getting is Witcher 3 because I want to get that, and that game looks amazing. So I'm going to buy that and stream it. But I think the last game I brought brand spanking new was probably GTA 5, something like that. Call of Duty, I think. I'm not sure. Hardline was the last game I went and purchased. I purchased that because I wanted it, and I waited for that to go down a little bit in price first before I went and got it. I waited a couple of weeks after it came out. So don't stress about it. People will be patient and they'll come and watch the stream when you play that game or whenever. But we're kind of coming to the end of the list of stuff that you need to know about streaming. I know this video has been going on long, but I wanted to get everything I know from my heart to you guys. So you'd be like, Dane, you haven't answered this. I hope I've answered every question. But last thing I do want to cover, and that is bots. Bots, if you do want a bot for your stream, it's absolutely free. It's called Nightbot. It's a good thing because like, you can add your own custom commands. You can have like little timers. So after so many words have been said in the chat, after 20 minutes, a thing will get posted automatically, and it will help you from spam symbols, capitals, and stuff like that. And it helps your stream out way more. It does. It really does help your stream. So if you want to check that out, it's called Nightbot. I'll make sure I leave a link for it in the description down below. But that's pretty much everything I need to cover, guys. I can't think of anything else. I've gone through my list of things I wanted to talk about, and I've covered every single thing. But if you do think of any other questions you want me to ask, hopefully I've answered all of them. But if I have missed anything that you wanted to cover, let me know in the comments down below, or tweet at me at DaneSmith94, and I'll try and respond to you as quick as I can, like that, hopefully. But I think I've pretty much covered everything: schedule, software, followers, viewers, equipment, about your chat, about the bots, and games, and everything really. I think I've covered everything in this long video. But hopefully you have enjoyed it, guys. If you have, remember to smash the like button down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll see you all later on, guys. And hopefully you did enjoy this video today. And I'll see you all very, very soon. And have yourself a great day. And bye-bye.